I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but somehow I'm live again. And this is a way to check if I'm live. I just stay in the stream studio where I get the token from. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So I edited the title of the stream to now say 2 out of 3 to keep it interesting. That is now assuming that in this episode we will progress a bit, and in the third one we will actually finish Run Orange, which is definitely not today because well, it's already almost bedtime, so you know. But I did something off stream, and that was I renamed the repository, the folder from Lua-worlds to Lua Worlds, and creative as I am, I actually published it as Lua Worlds. I was refusing to create a repository on GitHub because I didn't like the name Lua Worlds, and I went with it anyways because it was already named like that. I also did a bit of re-indenting in Huffman C, and that's about it. So we basically continue where the last stream ended, and yeah, so that would be on the Huffman stuff. So now this one should work ideally. So I can do a local Huffman require, and this one is different because this is a system-wide installed package now. So this will fail if you don't do the thing right. Right, I kind of have to document that this is how it works. Okay, and then once we have this, we can compression. We can in here say okay, packet.payload equals Huffman decompress. Why is it H? Huffman decompress, and that would be the packet payload and the length of the packet payload. Packet. I hope this doesn't break on Unicode characters and stuff, and that it's actually the length in bytes of the thing. And then I would have to delete this, and every time I say payload, I actually mean the packet.payload. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that should fix the stuff. Am I muted, by the way? I'm not muted. Am I streaming? I'm streaming, okay. Packet payload. Do I refer to it again? You know, all the time, basically. Okay. Oh my gosh, what have I done? Okay, what a time sink. Whoa, okay, packet. Okay. Unused local variable chunk, yeah, sure. Okay, what happens if we run the client now? Are we in? Not sure. This looks good, I think. Yeah, snap single is very good. Okay. So, yeah, we have to be in game if we get a snap single. So that's beautiful. Okay. Okay. Add support for compressed packets. All right, then next step would be to do the packer. So should I create a source folder? Touch source packer. Basically, yeah, I don't know. This is a bit all over the place because all the other stuff is not in the source folder. And I don't know how the includes work relative to the current working directory or the file location. But yeah, let's define a so it's a local function, and the name of the function is getInt, and I have a packer, and I return an integer. Okay, so we have a param packer, which is a table that looks like this. We have data, and we have index of the data, right? And then we also have a return, which is an integer, basically optional, right? So we need this kind of thing, or we just return 0 if it's not found, something like that. Okay, so okay, then oh no, this is gonna be this is a test. Okay, get int remaining size, unpack here. Okay. Can we do that in Lua easily? Let's also move the bit stuff here into source, and the table. Let's move everything there, except the client. And then in the client, I guess those will become source base, source chunks. Does this work? No. Bits in chunks. No. Is it source bits? Oh, that would be annoying. Packet. Nope. Packet. Okay. I guess I understand how includes work now. But yeah, let's go. So I need the bits. So local bits is require source bits. But that's nice. Now they are not confused anymore with global packages, and I can give them generic names, and this will never conflict with a generic bits packet that is installed system-wide. I love that actually. Okay, cool. I hope that tables are passed by reference and I can actually change their content. But I also need a reset or init, or like how do we, yeah, so I say packer.reset, and it gives me a packer local function reset. Okay, so the return, this is a bit, yeah, it's a bit broken what I'm doing here, but that's singular, right? Param, yeah, param data, which is a string, and then I return a table that has a data of data and a index of 1 because we start counting at 1. Beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Okay, return, reset, and get int. That will be some get int. And then I want to be able to say, give me a packer, which is a reset of string.char 0x1, and then I want to assert, whoa, that packer get int, get int, and I give it the packer, here we go, will be 1. Yeah, not the case yet. It's currently nil. What do you get when you 20? It's not nil implicitly. It's just it's not there. Or what? What is it? Okay. What if I do a return of nil? Okay, so there's a difference between nothing and nil. That is it. That is weird. What is it then? An empty string or like? Okay. Wait. Can I do a print of nothing? Of course I can. Yes. Oh, okay. I see. Wait, can I do a print of this and this and this? What am I doing here? Yeah, I can. Okay. They're tab separated or what's going on? Okay, that's just weird. Anyways, just figuring out how Lua works. So, yeah, yeah, now I need this kind of thing. Okay, yeah, let's do it. So, packer. I also want this kind of thing. Give me one byte, and it returns a. Could also return a string. Does it really matter? Let's call it pop byte. Here we go. Packer.data. Oh, I don't pop it. Do I need to pop it here? Right, what does the code do? What's this shifts? What the heck? I've seen this stuff in easier before. I don't need that. Oh. Let's look at okay, I did it with byte here. I will do the same here. So pop byte, cool. And I don't type hint it. I also have a just a read-only byte kind of situation thing. Oh, what? It redefined. They have a function and a variable byte. Wow. Okay. Okay. I will never use pop byte, will I? Okay, whatever. Okay, unpack get int. Oh no, sign res break. Hey, go to hack. I knew I was using this before. Here we go. I was using it while I was copy pasting the teeworlds code. Do they use it? I don't even know. Okay. Here we go. So local sign, and the sign is hacker.byte. The file is called packer, and my variable is called packer. Yeah, it should be fine. Packer.byte, and this byte is shifted 6 to the right, and then we turn it into an int. We don't really need to turn it into an int. Well, it's a string for us right now, so what is it? Also, what is this? You what, mate? Ah, it's this one again. Okay. Sure. And what's the type of that? Get type Lua. Type. Oh, yeah, so it is a number. Okay, so I don't have to cast anything to anything. This byte returns a integer. Okay. Right, so it's basically the same as this and this. And here we go. So the sign will be an integer, and I will bits dot shift to the right by 6, and then I will end it with 1. Okay. And then res is the result, I guess. Okay. And down here I say that the res is, oh no, it's the bit not, oh no. The negative sub. What does this operator do? Is this a bitwise not? Oh no, res equals bits not. Oh no, res and negative sign. No way this works. Yeah, wait, so like this? Okay, this will never work, but sure. And then we say packer.index equals packer.index plus 1. While do, here we go. And in here, well, I didn't set the rest. The rest will be bits.end packer.byte, which is not the syntax. It's byte packer, and there is there a global byte method in Ruby? Interesting, there's no error for variables that are not defined. Okay, so it doesn't exist. Okay, so this is legal then. So this is a bit breaking my brain that you pass in the packer as an argument syntactically, but sure. And then we end that with 3f. So if the packer dot, if the byte pass in the packer, then bits dot bit end Okay. Why do we increment the index immediately? We never consumed that. Oh, we did consume it here. Okay, right. Okay, then we increment the index. And then we say that the result is a bit or of the result. And the byte packer, oh no, bits, bit end, oh boy, but this thing is also bits left shifted, this one by 6. Is that doing the same thing? So I say res this one, this is a bitwise OR, right? This is the same as saying res equals res OR and then this, right? Yeah, it is. So I expanded that. Fucking mosquitoes. I expanded that like this. So I say bit OR with the res, and then the value is shifted to the left by 6, but first we do a AND with 7F, and we get a byte from the packer. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. And then we have the same thing repeated. Oh, that's why there was an array in the teeworlds code, the one that robs the edit. No, I like the verbose one better. It's easier to think about. And this is now 6 plus 7. Yeah. And it's always AT equals 0. Okay. So we have this one, and then next we have this one, which is now 6 plus 7 plus 7. Okay, and after that we have the last one, which is 777. Let's have a break here. It's done, technically. Nil value, okay. What? 38? 30. No, 29. Byte of the packer, get int. Print packer.data. Yeah, there's data. The reset set it. So, oh, the get int consumes the int, and then we can't print. Yeah. Also, it shouldn't be 0. It also should not be 0. But fucking mosquito. Okay, but this one crashes. That's fair, I guess. Sorry. Didn't get it. Yeah, because we consumed too much data, and then we can do a check for that, but why did we get back the wrong number? That's more interesting than error handling. So, well, I'm interested in what byte I get, right? So byte of packer, that prints number 1. Yes. Let's not crash. That prints number 1. So this is good. Okay. Then we go to this number 1. We shift it 6 to the right, and then we end it with 1. Then the result will be the byte with a 3F together. And here we check if we hit the end. Basically, okay. It's 80. We increment the index. So the next time we ask for a byte, there shouldn't be a next byte. Yeah, we should break here. This should break. Okay. Hey, this is good. We are breaking here. So where's the problem? Res is 1. Hey, this is good. This is good. Potentially the weird sign bit stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes total sense that this is not. Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a XOR. This is not a NOT. This is a XOR, right? C XOR. I never do XOR, so that's why I didn't recognize it. How do you do a XOR in C? Ah! It's a XOR. I never bothered to understand. Of course it's not a NOT, it's a XOR. Do I have a XOR? I don't have a... I thought I never needed one. Good that I have this link here. Bit XOR. Here we go. That was easy. Okay. It fucking stung me so many times. Bitch. Okay. So this is a bit XOR of res and this, right? Ah! Here we go. Easy squeezy. And then this should give us a 2. Right? 1, 2. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Should I add more tests? Yes. Do I care? No. Okay, let's do one big int. I don't even know what number that is, but it's like a big number. So let's print it and then we assume it's correct. Yeah, that looks like a big number. Should I also properly handle the out of bounds? Maybe not. I don't know. Okay, but I also need a get string for sure. Do I? No, not necessarily. Actually, not necessarily I need a get string. It would be nice for chat and all and a lot of things, but not too important. Refactor, move stuff to source folder and add int unpacker. Right? Okay, so now we need snap empty small, yes. So in the client we have snap and then we have snap empty single small. Actually the others are not really, yeah, whatever. Snap empty, snap single and snap small is 7, 8, 9. Snap single is basically the small one if you think about it. Come on, can't be that hard to fucking... Okay, so if it's a system message and one of those, then we know it's a snap. So let's do a bit less verbose printing. For example, not this one, and then not this one, and also not this one. How bad is it now? Yeah, chunk header messages. Okay, there's this one still. I printed the payload twice, and then also the chunk header. Dude, I was printing everything. input equals. Okay, I'm like, and I'm doing this twice, right? Okay, wrong file, here we go. Okay, this is now less spammy. We are in though, right? Or did I forget to flush again? Unknown system message. 19 and 18. What's 19 and 18? '18, 19. What? 19 sent by the client. That's wrong. It says sent by the client. Why do we get it? Unknown system message ID. This is wrong. And it's missing all of the snapshots. System true, message ID 8. Okay, that's my snapshots, sure. Con ready, 5. Oh, if system, then handle it as a game message. If not, how did nobody see that? Yeah. How did that ever work? Okay, here we go. Sys snap. Oh snap. Wait, what's the 8? Is it snap empty? Small, empty? Snap single? Okay. Okay. So when we have a snap single, then teeworlds-protocol. Then what do we do? System message, snap single, game tick, delta tick, to do. Which one do we need for the input? Yeah, the game tick in the net. Okay, the game tick. Okay. Game tick. Prediction tick. Okay, so let's go to the client. Basically, what do we send in the beginning? Not -1, but yeah. Okay, so we say we have a unpacker. Local unpacker is a packer dot reset of chunk.data. Or should I do that should I pass the packer in as a variable? That's what I usually do. To create the packer here and then pass it in. Yeah, I can do that. And it will be a unpacker. Wow. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And then pass those in. Okay, okay. So we have the game. The game tick delta tick. We actually only are interested in the game tick local. We can just say teeworlds client dot ec game tick is unpacker dot get int of the unpacker. Yeah, no, it's the packers get int of the yeah. Yeah, this syntax. That's the way to go. And it's always the first one, right? In the snap empty, in the snap. Yeah. Yes. Okay, cool. So we have that, and then let's do a send input. For that we need the packer. We need to pack int to center input. Okay. Yeah, and this we do without state. So let's do a new function. We call it pack int, and it returns a string. So we have param is a num, it's integer, and we return a string. Okay. It's packer reset add raw add string add int. Here we go. Please don't look weird. Yeah, this looks chill. Okay. So local res, and then the test will be simple. I want assert pack int of 0 should be 0. And 1 should be 1. And 2 should be 2. And 127 should be string. All of them should be string char, but I didn't mean to do that. How did that not work? Okay. String.char. Yep. Okay. Here we go. Then set the sign bit. This is now a OR, not a XOR, and this is the NOT that I was referring to earlier. Okay. So destination size. We don't really care about the destination size, do we? Then we have I, which is the number. If the number is less than 0, then we do the following stuff, and that would be that the destination is destination is 0. They're indexing byte by byte. I mean, I can do that, and then I don't have to think about it much. Okay, let's do it. So res is basically string.char of bits or of 0 and 0x40, which this is a fixed value. You don't need it. This is, yeah, there's a fixed result to that. I could also just do that. So they do int a equals unsigned char a equals 0, and then they do you what? Okay, maybe I should do this in Ruby. So I have a which is 0, and then they do and they do this kind of shenanigan, which is 64, and then 64 to string 16 to 16 is 40. Right, it's just this, and this could also be just this, no? I think, I'm pretty sure. Right, and then the number is the bit not of the number. Okay. But now we do a bit, or okay, yeah, we can do that. So I say res equals bit or of res and a bit and of I and 3f. Integer, string, integer, okay. No problem. Now it's a string. And I is, of course, actually num. Okay, and then we say num equals bits r shift of num and 6. That seems about right. And then we have a while num is greater than 0. Do end destination size, we don't really care, and then we set extended bit. So we have to get the last thing from the string, the last byte from the string. Can we do that in Lua if I have a string that says foo, fooks, and then I do foo sub -1, -2. And I don't print. Yeah, it's just -1. Isn't that beautiful, right? So I can just say the result equals the result sub -1, and we bit shift with we bit or that with 80, and then in the end we make it a string again. Actually, we only want one we can't override res. We only, and then we need the entire res without the res before. Yeah, that's basically a print a is this, right? And then sub 1 is this, sub 2. Okay, so then we have sub. Yeah. Yeah, so this is pointing to the last current byte, also known as the last byte of the current writing of the destination, and we modify the last byte of the current writing of the destination. And yes, we do the same here by overwriting the destination by the destination without the first byte. What? No. I want foo, not ooks. So that would be shit. That would be 1 to -1, -2. Yes. Okay, and we do the same by overwriting the destination with the old destination from all the characters without the last one, and then we modify the last one and append it again. Yep, this is it. And then it's incrementing the destination, and that would be a ++ in our case. I mean a dot. So it's basically res is res ... of a bits end of I is num f7, and then we say num is num bits r shift of num and 7, and then they increment the destination pointer in the end. I don't know what that does. A local A. Did I say A somewhere? Where did I say A? 21? What? No. Bits, no, in 75. Res. A string arithmetic on local A string value. Okay, so something is a string. Yeah, res is a string. Of course it's a string. It's this boy, and we will run into the same issue. No? Here, yes. Okay, so isn't that how it works? Why did I use the byte stuff? Here. Data is a string and I say byte. So basically a byte. What? You can't. What? That is weird that you have to put it into a variable first. That is just weird, but sure. So when I was referring to res, I actually want the first byte of res, and when I was referring to this and I want the last character, I want the byte of that. Yeah. Still, wait. When I say res byte 1, do we have a nil value now? A nil value. Oh, yeah, because this has to be a string string.char. Yeah, here we go. 91 failed. Ooh, interesting. Base.string hex. What? So many parentheses. BF31. Okay, now I have to figure out what's going on. Where do I do that? In teeworlds-protocol. Protocol. What did I change here? Packer. Git stash p. Yes. Packer test. Small positive int. Yes. What about the small positive int of ff and 0x1? Yeah. Then it want 255 got one. Expected got. Okay. So actually to string 16. Yeah, actually the C0 is right. Well, which I don't have. BF31. Okay, nothing's right. Okay, let's copy some working tests. That should be C0. Expected got. Oh wait, C. BF. BF31. Wait, 31? It shouldn't be BF31, it should be BF01. Okay. So I expect this one to be the same as string of char BF and 01, and then FF0 FF01 why is this one got? Oh yeah, this is the packing. Okay, so when I pack I wanted to test the unpack, backpack. So it works. What if I unpack FF and 0x1? This one's actually minus 128. Okay. Okay. So why are you BF works and then 31 is wrong? So the whole did I miss some code? Okay, what's this one? No, that's just, yeah, no. What's this one? Entire destination. That's a bit weird, but yeah, that's basically the end. So yeah, it was weirdly done. This is the end, and then you can subtract the input from the output, which is also the input pointer incremented, and then you have the written length instead of returning the length and editing this. It's super weird in my opinion, but whatever. We can mimic all of that behavior just fine in Lua. So what is the problem? Initially, we set the destination to be 0, and we do the same thing, but we have actually a string with a null byte, which is, that's a thing, right? So I can have a string with a null byte in Lua, and then I can say, hey, I want that string to actually grow by another null byte, and another null byte, and then we have 41, which is a capital A, and then another null byte. If I print it, I don't see the capital A anywhere, but the length of it is actually 7. Okay, cool. I understood Lua. Hey, this is something that I learned today, I think, that Lua, I already knew that Lua would null terminate strings and persist the length. Someone mentioned that, but now I fully know and understand it. So I didn't learn it today. This is the first time I verified it, I think. But yes, so that means, yeah, it just works like C++ basically. We can. And also when we compare it, right? So we can say print res equals the string of char 0x 0, 0, 0x 0, 0, 0x 0, 0, 0x 0, 0. How much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. 0x 41, 0x 0, 0. Then this is true, right? Of course it's false, but why is it false? Anyways, the string hex thing would print it correctly. Okay, sure. So we start by it being 0. Yes, a string holding a 0, so if you were to print it, you would print nothing because it's null terminated, but the size of it, the length of it is now 1 or something like that. Right, so the length of this is this, and the length of yeah. Okay. So Whoa, but can we append to it? Can we say, yeah, we could append to it. And then the length would increment. Yeah, it should work, But how does it know where to append while printing? That's a bit weird. But okay. So we have this string which is a null byte, and the length of the string is 1, so it should work the exact same way as in C. Then we say that the input number, if it's less than 0, we just set the destination to be 40, which is the same as bit flipping, bit ORing 0. You just, if you bit OR, like if we have 0 and we OR it with 40, we get back 40, or we get back 64, which when you then turn it into hex again, you get 40 again. So yes, this should definitely be correct. And then here we say not num. Yeah, this is a bitwise not, right? Yeah, it should work. This is an integer. Ours is also an integer. Yeah, that looks good. And then further down, it gets a bit crazy, so potentially there's a bug in here. So we override. Yeah, no, we don't override. We read out the old result, but as a byte. I could also make it a string in the end. Why do I have to intermediately work with a string? I could make it a table, basically an array of integers, and then turn it into a string with the string char. Yeah, whatever. Right, so I read out 1 byte, which should either be 0 or hex 40. And then I take that and I do a bit OR with it, which is what's happening here, right? So we read out this value and we do a bit OR with this new value. And the new value is basically an AND of the number and 3f. Yeah. Now we take the number and we shift it 6 to the right. I don't see any problem here. And we say while I, this becomes false as soon as I becomes 0. So while the number is greater than 0 should be the same thing. We could also say unequal to 0, but maybe this doesn't, like, maybe we should actually say unequal to 0, because no, actually not, because it would be bit flipped here, so that should be fine. And then we take the destination. Oh boy. Yes, looks good. Right shift 7, yeah. So we say res sub 1 2 minus 2, and then we append so if I have a or res, which is a string char this one, and I print the length of it, that's 1. If I then say I want res to be the string char of no, I want res to be the res sub 1 still 1, okay, sub 1 minus 2. Okay, wait. Res is foo, and I do a print of res sub 1 minus 1 printing foo -2. Yeah, no, this makes sense. So I get rid of the last one. So if there's only one, I get rid of the only one that is there. Yeah, no, this is correct. And then I overwrite it. With the sub one. Whoa. So if the res is f and I do a print of res sub, I get f. Yeah. So I read out the last one. And I get it as a byte. And then I do a bit OR. Bit OR with 80. Ah, yeah, here. This one. I do a bit OR with 80. Then I increment the pointer, destination, and I set it to be I and 7F. Yeah. That looks good. Don't see the problem. BF31. How did it become that? So try doing packint. Should have done it like here with a table, and then I could verify it. What a main package. I can make it a main package, right? Do me a pack int and pack me the number, this one, and then let's do a format, a printf of data, bf01. Okay, and here we have a bf31. Okay, question is, where along the way do you get lost? Here res, this is all setting, so this is setting print base dot string hex of res. There are so many other packs happening. Basically the only interesting one is this one. Yeah, that's what? 3F? Ah, and then we further manipulate it down here. Okay, sure. Probably have the same situation down here. If I say format dot printf of res. Yes, 3F, 3F. Good. Then, if I print res append 0. This is, I need to like grow the thing, and then I set the extended bit. This is this one. So that's this one, and the extended bit gets set to BF, and here it gets set to bf. Beautiful. And then here we append another one, that's this one, and another one, that's this one, and that another one will be 0, 1, and that other one will be 31. Okay. Wait, what's the number? Print num. Confusing all the languages. Numbers 1. Numbers 1. Okay, so how, wait. Feeling stupid right now. I'm doing a bit end of the number 1 and 7f, and I append it to the result, and then it becomes 31, while in Go it becomes just 1. Wait, so if the number is 1 and I correctly calculated this here because it's the same as here, the number should be 1. And then the question just is, if I have a int num1 and I do a num print what a stupid REPL. Yeah, I should get back 1. Is this maybe overflowing? And in Lua, fuck. 5.2. Interesting. Ah! Okay. Okay, but no, it's my default Lua now. Yeah. Are you telling me that random person on Stack Overflow did a mistake? That would be weird, no? No, he didn't. Wait. Wait. What? Wait, what? So I printed num, and num is 1. So num is 1, and then I do a bit end of 1 and 7f, and then I append it to res. What the fuck? And I get back 1, right? This makes sense. Did I forget to... I forgot to string char. Oh my gosh. I forgot to string char it. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, because, you know, I shouldn't have used string as a data type, and I already said that. I knew it. Nobody saw that. Oh my gosh. So... yeah. Don't your assertion fail me. BF01. BF01. Wait, which line is failing? 98, now 93. How? What's the length of the thing? Six. Six. The length of it is 6. Yeah, I have the feeling that this one should be 0. By now. Num in the end is 0. Okay, sure. So right shift number by 7. We right shift the number. Did I forget? Is this is a different thing now, right? With the number, and we do a right shift of the number. Okay. So we have the number 1. No? What do we have? Numbers 1. So we have 1 and we right shift it by 7. Yeah, we arrive at 0. Okay. What? It's 0. Okay, so what's the 6 then? The 6 is the length of the... I should not use a string. I should not use a string. I should not use a string. Okay, I could do a hack and have a length counter. Which is 1, and I increment it here, and then I return res, but I substitute 1 to do not use a string. And it's still 6. Oh, yeah, the string hex is 6. Dude, I need a break. I need a break. I've been coding too much today. Yeah, it's 2. Okay. Okay. It was working all the time, wasn't it? 104. It's the other stuff. Okay, okay. It was working all the time. I can use a string. 102. Yes. Okay, cool. Very nice. So, bam, 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 bam. Yes, 99. What's the problem in 99? In 99, I did minus 128, and that's a get int. Okay, we can do the same kind of debugging, unpack int. Here we go. And yeah, so we give it a what? Unpack int? We give it a byte slice of 0xff and 0, 1. Minus 128. And the way it achieves that is by format printf sign res I like concatenation better than interpolation or format specifiers or everything, you know, like Ruby's this kind of stuff, not a big fan. JavaScript's this kind of stuff, not a big fan. Python's this kind of stuff, not a big fan. C's this kind of stuff, not a big fan. Right? Then you have to do this in the end. Goes, this kind of stuff, not a big fan. But here it comes. How do you do concatenation in PHP? Right, you can do with a plus. I can get behind that. Lua, I have basically 0 experience. I can get behind that. JavaScript, Ruby, Python, whatever, everything with the pluses. Dude, you can get fast. Sure, maybe you have to do some string sometimes. In my opinion, this syntax should get some improvement where it does the stuff for you. The interpolation always does the casting for you somehow. This one doesn't, but it's like way easier to type. Like, did you see how fast I typed this compared to this one? And I don't know, I like it better. So, sign res 63 should probably, yeah, this is correct, or the same at least. I'm forced to print the shit. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay. So then, when do we break? We break after we break here. Yeah, we do. Okay. 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 What res is a res is a int. Okay, wait. Okay, this is good. This is good. And then we break, and then this one breaks. Okay, that's fair. That's cursed, anyways. Why did I increment that? Get int. Okay, no, this makes sense. And okay, and then XOR. Yeah, no, it's a XOR. And the sign is negative. Okay. Right. So print sign minus sign, basically. Okay. I'm fighting. Well, minus sign is 1. But the initial sign was correct, right? Sign is 1. The initial sign is 1. And then the minus sign is... I forgot a minus. Here we go. The minus sign is, this is correct. And then res. Yeah, and then res is okay, 127. The assertion is right? 0f. So if I do a bit XOR of 127 and minus 1, I do get a 127, right? And my res is a 127. My sign is a minus 1. And what I actually get is a wait. I get a 127 data. What? What did I click? Ah, okay. So we have a 127 minus sign. Wait, so if in C, where's my C? This is Ruby. This is Lua 5, which I don't want. I muted? I'm not muted, look at this. So in C, if I have int res, which is 120, is it even an integer? Yeah, sure, let's make it an integer. And then I say res. Oh, come on. Is the XOR working as I want it to work? Bit XOR. How does XOR even work? I never use XOR. Like, what would you need it for? It's basically the differences or something like that. So if I do a XOR of 1 and 1, I get 0, and 1 and 2, I get 3, okay. 1 and 3, I get 2, okay. And if I do a 1 and minus 1, I get minus 2. If I do a 1 and minus 1, I get a 1. Oh! Yeah, so this XOR doesn't really do negative. Don't worry, you won't need to change anything. Answer 2014, and I guess nobody ever used this. Is this a Boolean? It has 0 upvotes. Let's see if the 0 upvotes can outcompete the other one. Come on. Well, it's not really the one I was hoping for. Okay. What an annoyance. Not a logical, I want a bitwise XOR. Bitwise XOR lure. Yeah, this is the post where I was already. Bit op lure, bitwise operations in lure. 6 years ago. bit X or A, B, C. Why is there A, B, C and more? What license does this project even have? MIT. I think I can just yoink that. Why does it mention Lua 5.2? Currently in development. Okay. I only want the XOR. Really, I need sudo? Ah! Okay. Maybe I don't want to force so many dependencies on all the people. Dependencies. I will yoink the code. I don't know, it should... Oh, shit, I hate this. Make bit up. I guess I would have to rewrite it to not use C. Ha! I'm so sorry. Yoink! To do use Lua rock, use Lua rocks. Who? Luax? What is that? Why is that in my autocomplete? What the? What the fuck? Did you see that? It's gone now, but there was... What the hell? Dude, this guy is somewhere deep in my system. Oh my gosh. I got hacked. This is hilarious. Okay, use Lua rocks to properly install the dependency instead of copy pasting the code. And this would be this boy. Bam. Okay, mod. Oh no, I also need mod. What's mod? What is this? Okay. I also need floor or something like this. What the hell? Unused function, yeah. No, there's a XOR. And it's M XOR. Wait, what? So XOR is M XOR, which is make bit op. Oh, this is annoying to copy paste. So I need the... Oh. Make bit up. And which needs the uncached. What a annoyance. Here you go, I just yoink everything. Happy now. Okay, I knew they were unused, but whatever. Undefined global, but I don't need it, right? Okay, I feel terrible. I should really fix that I depend on copy-pasted code. Yeah. What? Packer still failing? Oh, come on. This is not working, isn't it? It's not. I copy pasted it wrong. Okay, this is unbelievable. Can't even steal right. Okay, then before I try to fix it now, I will definitely do it the correct way. Bam. So how do I do this? Touch allure worlds dot rockspec allure worlds minus 1.0 minus 0. Lure worlds dragon lure worlds dot git homepage. Yeah, I support 5.1, less than 5.3, I'm not sure about that. And then built-in modules. I could actually do the Huffman stuff here. Yeah, this is, I'm not really sure what I'm exposing, so this is wrong and all, but okay. Lure rocks. Add lure rocks dependency package. Okay. So oh wow, it's a fork. Of something from 13 years ago. Whew. Okay. One point zero? No? Okay. Okay, it would also install itself or something like that, but I have to figure out how dependencies work. So in here I will do a what? No? Is that? Ah! Okay, now it's working. Phew! Okay, beautiful. So there was a bug in the XOR implementation I got from Stack Overflow. I have the urge to Stack Overflow the people and tell them this worked for me. Why this one didn't. I'm not logged in. Ah! Okay, whatever. Probably for the best. I would get downvoted anyways for bumping our thread or whatever. Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we have a get int. We don't have a get string yet, and a pack int. So that's good. I think that would be it for today then. Fix XOR and a bunch of other things. The broken XOR was never committed, was it? Ah, it was, okay. Okay, cool. Then that's it for this stream. Am I even live? I cannot see my own stream. Gotta be kidding me. Wait, am I not live? Ah, I am live. Maybe it was an unlisted stream. That's genius. I was doing a private stream. You gotta love to see it. Anyways, that's the end of the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Nobody, because it was a private stream. Genius.